The Gently River. At the edge of a peaceful forest, where wildflowers nodded in the breeze and willows dipped their branches like sleepy dancers, there lived a gentle river. The river loved to sing. She sang when the sun rose, sending gold across her ripples. She sang when the moon climbed high, spilling silver light into her curves. Her song was soft and soothing, like a mother's lullaby, sometimes happy and bubbling, sometimes low and dreamy. All the animals in the forest loved the river's song. The deer drank beside her. The birds chirped along. Even the old turtle tapped his shell gently to her rhythm. Every creature felt calm when they heard her sing. One bright morning, as sunlight sparkled on her surface, the river noticed something new, a tiny gray pebble lying very still at her edge. The pebble looked round and smooth, but terribly quiet. It seemed almost sad. The river curved her water gently around him and whispered, "Good morning, little one. You look thoughtful today." The pebble said, "I'm just small," he said softly. "I can't shine like the big rocks in your bed, and I can't skip across your surface like the pebbles the children throw. I don't do anything special." The river's current swirled kindly, wrapping him in a soft hug of water. "Oh, but you do," she said. "Every pebble in my song has its own sound." "Sound?" the pebble asked. "I don't make any sound at all." The river giggled, a quiet bubbling sound like laughter through leaves. "Listen closely," she said. She let her waters flow a little faster, dancing over stones and roots and fallen leaves. The forest filled with her shimmering melody, swish, hush, twinkle, clip. The pebble listened carefully, and then, right where he lay, he heard something bright and tiny plink. He blinked. "Was that me?" "Yes," said the river warmly. "That little plink is yours. Without you, my song would be missing a note." For a long moment, the pebble didn't know what to say. He just listened, feeling the cool water slip around him, hearing his small plink mix with all the other sounds, the buzzing dragonflies, the birds' gentle calls, the rustle of the willows. "I didn't know I mattered," whispered the pebble. "You do," said the river. "Everything in the forest matters. The softest breeze, the smallest leaf, even the quietest pebble helps the world stay in tune." From that day on, the pebble no longer wished to be big or shiny. He was happy where he was, part of something beautiful and wide. When the sun set each evening, painting the sky in pinks and oranges, the river's song grew slow and peaceful. "Good night, little pebble," she would murmur, and the pebble would answer with his tiny plink, proud to be part of her lullaby. Seasons passed, rainstorms came and filled the river with wild music. In summer, the water shimmered like glass. In autumn, colorful leaves floated down like notes on a page. Through it all, the pebble stayed at the river's edge, steady and strong, singing his small sound. One day, a family came walking along the riverbank, a mother, a father, and a child holding their hands. They stopped to listen. "It's beautiful," the child whispered. "It sounds like the river is singing." The parents smiled and nodded. The little one crouched down and trailed their fingers through the water. "Do you think she sings just for us?" the child asked. The river's song rippled and sparkled. In her current, the pebble gave his gentle plink. The child laughed. "She answered me." The river smiled in her watery way and whispered softly to the pebble, "See, even the smallest voice can bring joy." The pebble glowed inside, though he didn't have light of his own. He was simply happy, happy to belong, happy to make a sound that helped the world feel calm and whole. That night, the moon rose over the forest, bright and round. Fireflies drifted like stars across the water. The river sang her slow, sweet song. The animals settled down, birds tucked their heads beneath their wings. deer curled beside the trees, and the old turtle closed his eyes with a smile. And there, beneath the moonlight, a tiny pebble added his cheerful plink to the river's song. If you listened closely, you could hear them both, the grand, gentle voice of the river, and the quiet, proud note of the pebble shining softly in the dark.
Please subscribe.